The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Tag Team Championship.
The combination of these two competitors looks nearly unstoppable.
There's no denying that this is a tremendous tag team combination. Reminds me of the old APA.
Four of WWE's finest squaring off in what will assuredly be an exciting tag team encounter.
It doesn't get much more exciting than these teams set to square off here tonight.
And introducing the challengers, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus and Bad News Barrett, the Alliance. And their opponents, they are the WWE Tag Team Champions, Kofi Kingston and Big E, the New Day.
So much anticipation. This is going to be one for the record books.
And this one's going to be tag team warfare. The team that gets the first pinfall or submission will be declared the winner tonight.
Agility. Kofi Kingston with the offense. He looks absolutely unstoppable here.
Sheamus turns it around.
For a big guy, Sheamus sure is sneaky. There's a term that's become popular to describe Kofi in the ring. High-octane offense. I mean, Kofi rocks his opponents with the boom drop, tornado DDT, slingshot plancha, missile drop kick, his controlled frenzy dive, springboard crossbody, and a flying crossbody that sees Kofi fly close to 20 feet in the air.
Well, taking a look at Kofi Kingston, what's the lowdown here?
Into the sleeper hole, cutting off the flow of blood to the brain. It essentially knocks you out, but you can call it sleeping.
As you know, we're talking about someone with a lot of talent. I'm not so sure I like the idea of it being showcased in a tag team. You got to let talent like that shine on its own.
Sheamus is making full use of this open moment. You know, Kofi's flexibility and athleticism makes the SOS an incredible move to see him pin opponents with. Every superstar in the locker room tries to avoid getting hit with the SOS.
Not going to win many matches with that move. Looking good so far. Not much damage, if any, has been absorbed.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
Back between the ropes. And here's the tag.
And there's the count. And the ref starts the count. And there's the count.
2.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing.
Bad news, Barrett is brash, vicious, and can't wait to let people know how he has some bad news. Barrett's a fierce competitor who will not hesitate to launch a full-scale riot in an arena in a brawl in the ring. Any way you look at it, Bad News Barrett's a heavy hitter.
Yeah, well, since Bad News Barrett's been in WWE, he's been responsible for some of the most violent clashes, brawls, and battles sports entertainment has ever known. If he keeps this up, this one will be over in no time. And Big E manages to reverse out of that one.
Bad News Barrett is a bruiser who looks to immediately take control of a match. The Barrett barrage has been witnessed all over the world. The sight of the former bare knuckles champion pummeling his opponent is quite disturbing. What adds insult to injury is hearing Barrett yell "bad news" at his opponent while beating them down.
Barrett reversing it. Incredible. Barrett is really going to town right now.
And here comes Sheamus in off the tag.
A quick reversal by Sheamus. Man, that one rocked him. That elbow did some damage.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
Big E rose to notoriety here in WWE as the bodyguard, the strong arm, if you will, of Dolph Ziggler. From his first night at ringside, it was very clear that Big E was cut from a different cloth than most of the bodyguards we've seen in this business. Powerful, fast, and certainly not afraid of physical contact.
The shoulders are down.
And there are the ropes.
With the championship at stake, you know these superstars will get everything they have to win here tonight.
Oh, that goes without saying, Cole. The WWE Championship, it's what it's all about here in the WWE. Every superstar wants to be the champion, and tonight's match is no exception. I think anyone would agree that security is definitely important, especially here in the WWE. And Big E did one heck of a job in making a name for himself as the bodyguard for Dolph Ziggler. It gave him the opportunity to beat people up, which I'm sure he enjoyed, but it also gave him the opportunity to learn the ropes by watching one of WWE's premier superstars in that ring, night in and night out.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Kingston is really going to town right now.
What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here? And the ref starts the count.
Barrett is conjuring up some good momentum again here. Big E's stint as the bodyguard of Dolph Ziggler proved to be a major stepping stone for him becoming a standout WWE superstar. Big E became a force outside and inside the ring while getting a front row seat to scout the best superstars WWE had to offer. It also gave Big E time to develop the perfect finishing move to flatten opponents in the big ending.
He's got him hooked.
The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this.
We might be seeing the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh, the body splash.
Oh, I hate those.
1, 2. Big E tagged in. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
No kidding, this is going to need some serious medical attention. Oh, out of nowhere!
Covers. message to the entire WWE locker room here. The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point.
I think anyone would agree that security is definitely important, especially here in the WWE. And there's the sleeper. This could be lights out.
Big E's fine with all he's got. With someone of Big E's mammoth size, and this is not a knock on a powerhouse. But you have to question if his stamina will last. The longer this thing goes, the more it becomes a concern.
Oh, Big E hit that one.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Here we go, back inside the ring.
What do you mean we? We're still outside the ring, Cole. It's them. They're inside the ring.
What a brutal way to take someone off their feet. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that was quite the slam, wasn't it, Cole?
Sheamus is one of my favorite WWE success stories. If you look closely, you can find him as a part of security detail on WWE television segments during its European shows. He then relocated to the United States and trained in WWE's developmental system before blasting his way onto the WWE's main roster.
Oh, and he's going to have to do something big here. His partner is in bad shape. Oh, what a tumultuous move by Kofi.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Oh, nice counter. What are you doing? We got a match going on here. Cole, Sheamus' story on how he got into WWE is awesome. I mean, from his cameo appearance on WWE programming to tryout matches, Sheamus showed the potential to become a top WWE superstar. And it wasn't long after that, Sheamus locked horns with the game Triple H at WrestleMania 26.
Oh, can you feel it? Can you feel that? That's Big E's engine, and I think it's starting to get going. If it were me in there, I'd get ready for an explosion.
The running body block.
Ooh, that was brutal.
Will it be? The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Somebody's going to get hurt in this match.
That's it. It's over. It's over.
Back and forth. How do these superstars keep doing? Here's the cover.
Sheamus sneaks out of that one.
And I'm sure that was just pure instinct on Sheamus' part.
Quick pin attempt here.
Wow! Good grief! How is he still conscious?
The switch here to Barrett. He gets the tag. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that. You got to remember what works.
The fists are flying fast and furious. What a combination.
You're right about that. This looked like a pro boxer in there.
Oh, and bad news, Barrett getting on a roll here. As we're seeing, if anyone in WWE likes taking the fight to an opponent, it's Wade Barrett.
Oh, wow. You know, Kofi Kingston can steal the show on any given night.
This is what makes him one of the best